You know your Friday's off to a good start when you complete not one, but two Lego and somewhat non-Lego sets. Clarkman built this, like literally started it before bedtime last night, just finished it. We made a video, and I just finished Boot Lego Boost, who I was working on the last few days, and I want to show you guys this because it's actually pretty cool. It has a controller here, and just like many of our other RC fun that we have, he drives around, and you can turn him, that way. He's just pretty cool, and he's not Lego, but he is fun. Still have like 8 minutes left to spare, Clark.
The first time I beat out seeing in my whole life.
Quit your jumping and stuff.
I'm doing it so I can block your darn lasers, but sometimes I keep getting hit by them. Stop, you sword fighter! Marvel versus Street Fighter.
I said hit you like one more time. One more time. Jump! Let's go! One-handed,
How?
2 buttons the whole time. For that range attack's just killer.
Going to the bus stop, baby. Is it?
I love you. Have a great day, buddy. Thanks for doing that with me this morning. That was fun, dude. Love you like crazy, my guy.
Love you, Dad.
He's just watching you. All right, I love you. Have a good day. Another day, another bus.
Welcome, everyone, to Home Alone with Greg and Welly.
Just because Clark leaves doesn't mean I have to stop playing. Rox is like, what's going on, Dad? Why is there a robot attacking us? I wonder if my neighbors ever look over here and are like, what in the world is that guy doing? Just realized that he lost his little shooter thing. Got him all fixed up now. Had a major accident when we had to take him outside. It was gonna be funny. We were running late, so I went to grab him and I picked him up by his head. And if you do that, this is what happens. And it happened right there. So massive casualties and repairs need to be done. But that was fun though. Out here, sort of sitting in the garage, sort of in the driveway, playing with Roxy Bear and getting some more fun video with the Boot Lego Boost here. And I can't help but think about how much the weather impacts my mood. I'm feeling so darn good today, and I can't help but think it's because it's sunny out. These past few rainy days have just gotten me. And I need this. The heat from the sun feels so nice after winter. It actually feels hot. I love it. Also played some music today. I think I'm gonna start doing some more of that. I think that could also help. 80s music, of course. We're talking Toto Africa and Hungry Eyes. Could help that it's also Friday, which is an instant win in most books. Since I'm enjoying myself out here, I think I should be editing video right now, but I think I'm gonna clean this thing up the best I can and get that down into the studio. It's sat out here ever since last weekend's garage sales, and there might be more garage sales coming, so I should get all my other stuff taken care of and prepared. For the Hot Wheels, Clarkman said that he would like to go through these with me, and we're gonna do it on a live stream on this channel, maybe this weekend or early next week when he's on spring break. And we'll go through all those and probably make like an hour-long thing of it, or more, who knows. I don't know if you would file this under oddly satisfying or oddly disgusting, but going into this right here and taking all that dust out of there, it's kind of a glorious thing. Look at the top of these. These are the ones that I've done. These are the ones I didn't do. I got these all out. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so nice. I feel like this is perfect for like a Lego Technic operation, and that's what I'm hoping to do with it. Can you just take one moment out of your existence to appreciate that shine? Oh my goodness. It's a thing of beauty, really. I'm gonna rinse these puppies off inside and use some dish soap and such, and then we'll put them right out there in that little bit of sunlight that's coming in here to dry. Spiders are one of those things that I really don't have any fear of. I know people are like, spider. I don't know. I think they're, oh, my neighbor's outside. Just talking about that earlier, how embarrassing that is. I don't know if it's worse if I was having a conversation with myself or if I was having a conversation with a camera. Both are pretty embarrassing. I'm trying to live life doing everything one-handed as a vlogger. It's not working out well for me, if you're wondering. We've now fast forwarded to 11:36 and not one, but 2 videos got edited this morning. You can see evidence of how much time has passed because my drawers are no longer in the sun, but they are still a little damp. So we'll move them out a little bit. The next thing I want to share with you guys, are you done? Is something that I need to document today because tomorrow it'll no longer be here. And you can probably tell where I'm walking to, but it's Clarkman's playset. This was a selling point to us for the house. When we pulled in here the first time looking at this, we're like, oh, that's really cool. And it is, it's neat, but Clark really doesn't use this very often. And we have a friend that has 2 younger daughters, and they offered to come dismantle it and then take it away to their house, which they just live down the road. But we made the decision to do this because, one, like I mentioned, Clark doesn't play with it that much, and two, this land right here where this sits would be really great for a garden, which is something that we could do together as a family, so we'd get a lot more value and use out of, plus food. And the chickens are excited too, because there's, you know, tomatoes and stuff like that. But make this into a nice garden. We grow the food together, we eat it, we pick it, we take care of it, and it becomes like a nice little family thing, and it's such a great spot for that. So I'm excited to do that here this spring. I'm hoping that everything survives throughout the summer, because there's going to be weeks when we're not here due to vacations and stuff. So we'll just hope for some rain here, not where we're at, and keep that thing alive. And hopefully I can come out here in a few months and we can take you through my garden tour, and it'll just be like the old days where we're growing some food and stuff. I find that to be very rewarding, and again, I think that's something that the whole family could get use out of, and a lot more than what Clarkman has used this. Plus, this is going to go to a good home too. It's just a little sad because this was a part of our household here, and it's something that I always look out at and I see, and it's going to be weird tomorrow when he comes to take this apart, or this weekend, I guess, because this might be more than one day. It's gonna be weird to not see this here anymore. Maybe someday we'll have a pool here. I debated doing that, but living here in Pennsylvania where you have like 3 good months to swim, it just seems like a bad investment. Plus we're gone during the summer, like all the time. So it's like, would it even get used? Would it be worth the expense and the hassle of cleaning it and all that stuff just to have it sit there, 90% of the time unused? Probably not. So garden it is. This just reminded me of another thing that I want to do this year. I want to get rid of this and make this like an expanded patio area that kind of comes out here a little bit further, if you can tell, and have like a nice little circular fire pit thing in there, and have little fires out here and cook some hot dogs and some s'mores and all that fun stuff. This was from the previous owners that lived here, and this is like, think where their kids went in here and they played in these stones. We just put a fire pit in there, but it's not like ideal. So that's gonna be a spring project for me. In other news, Emily is out again. Thank you. On that note, I'm going in and recording a podcast. We got a Roxy Bear spotting, and we've got a completed podcast spotting. That was a really good one. I went through all the listener feedback again. We're getting back in the zone with that. I just did a little bonus thing where I'm going to, talk about some stuff with somebody that may never see it, and you'll probably never see it. But if you watch the podcast, which may be coming out the same day as this, I got to get like on track where this comes out like the next day, because time travel is hard. You might see the little video that I just shot. It's just a little one. Cody just came home and I forgot about my drawers out there. She's like, what's up with this? I'm like, oh, oopsie. I'm getting them. I got them. They are all dry though. As for us, I don't know how long we are going to stay dry for. The legend is with us and popping mints like they're candy, because they sort of are. What's up, Clark, man?
There was a good day at school.
Friday.
I did feel bad today. Micah had something happen at recess. Micah was crying, and it made me sad because he's my best friend.
What happened?
I don't know.
You get hurt?
No. Just something made him angry, and who did something, called me something. You can't call somebody, and it's rude.
Oh.
A jerk.
Okay.
Mason, you're a jerk, is what he said.
Did they work it out eventually?
They did, and then was sad about something.
Did you go over and try to help them at all?
No, we're in the line, and she's crying behind me, and I want him being run all over because I don't want Micah tears all over.
Well, if one of your friends is having trouble,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to step out of line to help them.
It made me feel bad.
Hungry right now, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to Five Guys, pick up dinner there, but before we do that, I gotta do something way less fun, and that is pick up my taxes. We got you just in the nick of time, Clark, man. Holy smokes. We got some blue sky over there though, so this should pass pretty quickly. I did not call to see if they're in. I'm just assuming that they are at 3:40 on a Friday, leading up to tax season.
It's Friday.
Speaking of that, only 2 more days of school until spring break, Clark Mans.
Yeah.
Hype. Tears falling on the paper. I have a lot of money that I need to pay in here over the next year, and sadness has fallen upon me.
Where did it go?
About as good as you can expect. Enjoy being a kid as long as you can, Clark, man, because someday you're gonna have life and taxes and all the other stuff that comes with it. So just soak this in while you can, my friend. What are you gonna do?
YouTube channel?
You're gonna be a YouTuber?
Yeah.
You're already doing it, bud.
I don't want to go I don't want to go somewhere else and not. I'm gonna stay at home.
Okay.
Do my job from home.
You could work from home as a YouTuber. I do it. And you already have an established audience and experience. You're on your way, my guy. If you want to do this, you can do this. Don't let this be your only option. There's plenty of other things in this world you can do, and leave your options open. Because being a YouTuber is just being a YouTuber. You could be a scientist, you could be an astronaut, you could be an inventor, you could be anything,
All I
man.
want to do is like go to space, but I don't want to pay money to go to space.
Work for NASA, they'll pay you. Yeah, you could be an astronaut. Get paid to be an astronaut.
It'd be pretty scary though.
Yeah, bad things can happen, but something to think about.
I'm not going to. I don't want to get stuck in space for 12 years.
That's true. I would stick to being a YouTuber. This next stop's going to be a little more pleasureful than that last one. We're going to Five Guys. Five Guys! You look like you're wearing the Five Guys uniform today. Where is everybody? Hello. Good, how are you doing? I was here to pick up an order, actually. Is it good? I can tell. Dinner secured. Put a little heat on it. The smell gooding that's happening off of this right now. Oh!
I'm on French fries.
You got one of those fries, bro.
I earned it.
You did. How comes you earned it? What'd you do?
Played good in school.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Just a singular French fry. Best in the game. Most expensive, but best. And hot. Okay, let's take us home. Have dinner with Mama. I'm tempted to just like rip into that hamburger right now. Like jungle tiger. But
Okay, Wolverine.
we'll be patient.